Did you ever feel so bad inside?
It's time for a happiness. It's time for a happiness. Sparkles new with thee. Oh, sparkles new with thee.
Hey everybody! I forgot to show you how this is made, but I will include the recipe in the description bar down below. So basically this is ground beef, about a pound of ground beef, 2 carrots chopped, and onions, one regular onion chopped. And I brown the beef in a saucepan, and then I add the onion, chopped onion, and brown that. Then after that I add about a cup to a cup and a half of stock. I use this, and what I'll do is I will put 2 of these in, 2 of these Oxo by Knorr, Knorr, pronounced Knorr, and this is what the box looks like. I'm not sure if you can buy this in the United States, but I'm sure there's something equivalent, but this one is particularly good. Oh, these are my potatoes. Right now I am boiling potatoes, and then I will mash those, cream them with butter and milk. But yes, and then I use a Bistro thickening agent. So I either use the powder, or this one's empty, so I didn't have any of this left. So the instant gravy Bistro, and again, I'm not sure if you can buy this in the United States, but this is what I thicken it with. So yeah, and that's how it should look, and it has the gravy in it. So let me just get a spoon. See, it's kind of thick. You can make it a little bit more runny if you want, and you can also make up a gravy separately and drizzle it over the top of the potatoes when the pie is finished, just before you serve it, or serve a little bit of extra gravy at the table and let your guests put it on themselves. So, okay, so I'll be back in a flash. Potatoes are drained and dried. I always dry the excess out of my potatoes because otherwise they taste wet. So that's a trick that my mom has taught me. I also salt my potatoes when they're boiling. Just a little bit of salt is really good. It balances out the flavor. And then I'm going to add a little bit of margarine and my Nutrell lactose-free milk, because I am lactose intolerant, until these are kind of like a creamy consistency, and I'll show you what they look like. This is how it looks. Then, see, this is the consistency you want. Not too runny and not too stiff either. Okay, and meantime I did add a few frozen peas for color and texture to the shepherd's pie. So here we go. This is what I would typically do. I would start with the edges. typically like this. And I always do a lot of potatoes. I would typically put probably 1 inch to 1.5 inches on top, and that balances out the potatoes and the meat ratio, as my husband always says. Sometimes I get the ratio wrong. So, see what I'm doing? And then I work into the center. That way, if you work from the center out, it'll go down in the middle and squish all the meat out to the sides. So then I'll do that. Then take a fork. Spread it out nicely. And I'm doing this with one hand holding the camera, so, but you get the gist. So I'll take the fork like this, and I'll go all the way around. I can be slightly anal about this, so bear with me. You can do whatever you want with it. There we go. And then I would clean up the edges. Then I would brush a little bit of butter on top of that, melted, a little bit of melted butter, or when you're doing it now, you can even, you know, while it's still hot, you can just brush a little bit of butter over it with the back of a spoon and then just fluff it up again. This is finished results. Now this is fully cooked, so all you have to do with this is, if you're going to serve it right away, because it's still hot, you would put it in the oven under the broiler, but you would set it down, typically put the, yeah, about there, about that distance from the, what do you call it, the element, and then put it on broil, and then just toast this up so the potatoes are all nice and crunchy on the outside. And I mean, I would typically, maybe if it was just hubby and I wouldn't really serve it with anything else. We would just eat this because it has carrots, peas, onions, potatoes, and meat in it. So it has everything in it. But if you wanted to be fancy, you could serve it with more steamed vegetables on the side, like broccoli, carrot, or broccoli or cauliflower. Or you could do something fancier if you wanted to. Asparagus on the side of on the plate would be really pretty. So, and this is my shepherd's pie. And as I said, I will link I will link the ingredients down below the recipe. It's not the same as everyone else's shepherd's pie, but this is Francis's Happiness Sparkles shepherd's pie, and if you make it, please let me know. I want to know how you love it, because this tastes amazing. Thanks again for watching. Love you all. This video was kind of a little bit of a mix match, but I just thought you would enjoy seeing not seeing me in the kitchen, because I'm still dressed in my nightie, but just, you know, a day, kind of, this is me typically in the morning, doing a little bits and pieces, you know, around the house, cooking, you know, doing a little bit of cleaning, organizing, getting ready for this fundraiser. I'm excited about that. I'm getting ready for another, another event that's coming up very soon, and I'm working on that. Heather and I are both working on that. So super busy at the moment. I just wanted to share what was going on. And I hope you all have the rest of a great weekend. It's fall weather here. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my day, go have my shower, get dressed, and go out for a walk. Take care, everyone. I love you all to the moon and back. And don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle. Bye.